Oh, sorry. Alright, and here we are in round 3. We won the die roll. I'm going to go ahead and play first. My opponent is playing black-red deck. I didn't see any bombs in it, but I only got to look at one game from one of the matches, because his previous match he simply won due to the timer. Maybe a mulligan. Hoop. His opponent timed out. So, yeah, so I didn't really get to see. I tried to look at those videos. There wasn't anything going on. Looked at the previous round. Saw one of the games, and it looked like a, pretty typical black-red deck. Just a lot of black-red commons and uncommons. Vampire Interlopers, Pitchburn Devils. He had like a Screeching Bat and stuff like that, which was, pretty decent. But didn't see anything over the top. But it certainly looked like a deck that could get aggressive. I'll play out the Mayor. I didn't see any of the removal he had either in the game I watched. Play out the Mayor, play out the Mentor of the Meek. We have so many 2-power guys in our deck that, like, if I didn't draw the Mayor there, I would have just played the Dark Thicket Wolf anyway, instead of saving it. Especially, since we're kind of short on mana right now. But I think we have so many 2-power guys that we're going to get value out of the Mentor if he lives anyway. So there's no reason to really try and push it too much. Especially our opponent's got this aggressive deck. We've got to be a bit worried about it. So, Oh, he does have a spell. Yeah, kind of figured he would. Didn't see the blue stuff before. Alright. Here I will play the Mentor, obviously. No reason not to attack. He cannot block. And he is a 3/3 now, which is pretty hot. I don't know why my opponent is taking so long on these things. Next turn, I'm not sure if I'm going to Dark Thicket and draw a card, or play a Werewolf. I mean, the Wolf's going to be a 4/4. The Werewolf, the Human Shaman Werewolf is going to be a 4/4. So, maybe just worth playing that guy. Like, and with Travel Prep here, he's going to get beat down pretty hard. This is going to be tough for him to raise. I don't know that I need to go off with Mentor at all. If he has a Hound here, he can trade with my Mentor of the Meek, which means I'll have to hold him back or whatever. He's playing very slowly. Screeching Bat. It's a good card. I really like that card, but I'm not gonna do it here. Oh yeah, Voiceless Spirit, draw a card. Seems perfectly reasonable here. I definitely will pay 1. I mean, could try to get a little more aggressive here too, but being able to block his team seems worth it. Doesn't have the mana to flip just yet. But we'll see if he's got another swamp for that. If that thing becomes a 5/5, that is going to be a little annoying, but we'll find ways to deal with it. We've got plenty of stuff going on in our hand here, and Pilgrim alone, or Priest alone here, can deal with it if we need to. Yeah, we got a lot of rares in this deck. We got these 2 guys, and then we've got the Mythic, so I'm not going to complain about this deck. It's pretty nice. But he certainly he has an aggressive deck. So if we get a less aggressive draw than him, he certainly has more than a fair shot against us. Okay, so he does have the double black to flip his bat. That could be a little annoying. Alright, so a few options here. We can travel prep some things and make them big, and go priest to draw a card, travel prep. That's also pretty nice. And then the next turn I can travel prep again if he tries to make the screeching bat big. Alright. Of course, if he does the screeching bat, then our mayor flips, which almost makes me want to play the other werewolf here. I think that's actually better here, to play the other werewolf. That way he really can't flip the screeching bat. Yeah. He can't attack at all or anything. So we'll kind of muck it up for him. Because we still have the inevitability here. With Mentor and Mayor, like, we have so much inevitability. There's no reason to really rush this thing. So I think this is fine. And then Priest will help us deal with if he's got anything massive here. There's definitely a few different ways you could play this out here. But I'm trying to be a little more conservative here since I'm still not 100% sure what all he has in his deck. I'll pause it. Okay. Yeah, so he's not going to flip it. No, I'm not worried about that guy, obviously. Voiceless Spirit is getting the job done. And could even smite something now if I want. I don't see why I don't just start or continue going all out here. Go with the priest first. Hopefully when I draw a card, I'll draw a land. Yep. And let's go Dark Thicket Wolf. Just want to go off a little bit here. Alright, so yeah, just going off a little bit here. My opponent is clicking very slowly, which is okay, because I'm kind of setting up for the long game here, and I'm happy if my opponent's clock is running out faster than mine. Granted, I don't think this game's going to go too much longer here. It's getting pretty nasty. But he is still just sitting there. Alright. That is a good one to draw. I need to attack. So presumably he'll keep casting stuff, but I'm pretty happy with what my hand has going on here. This guy can be a little annoying. But he can only pump it twice with the amount of red he has, so... But it still means you could trade with any sort of 5 toughness dude, so I have to keep that in mind. But of course, that also assumes he does nothing. Alright. So now I think we need to travel prep some things. If I give this guy 6 power, let's see, I have a total of 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So this will cost 4, and this would cost another 4. So I don't quite want to do that yet. But I can travel prep this. What is his block at that point? He can pump a guy. Eesh. Like, I definitely want to travel prep here, but it's really just a question of which guys do I want to travel prep? I can travel prep Dark Thicket Wolf. Yeah, so I think I just do these two guys. He'll have 5 power. He'll have 5 power. I want to make one of them 6 power, and then I want to put one on the Voiceless Spirit. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Travel prep on these two guys. Granted, I guess I could have just passed that turn. But, you know, I also want to get this off on a single turn here, so. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. I'm really just setting up my board state here. Again, there's probably another way I could play this, but this turn I can start tapping down his guys and doing bad things, and I maybe could have double travel prepped the Voiceless Spirit or something. Is going to flip his bat. So I wonder if he's got a spell. Or did he miss the trigger or screw it up or something? Kind of looks like he screwed up the trigger. Yeah, he screwed up the trigger. I'm sure he's cursing pretty bad. I mean, he's moving so slow, it makes me wonder if he's double queuing or something here. And he got a Shimmering Grotto, sure. Makes his Ridge Wolf a little better. End of turn, let's tap his Screeching Bat here. And flip our dudes. Yeah, here Werewolf flips. That Werewolf flips. So if I swing with this guy, I can then smite the Monstrous. And do whatever too. Yeah, that seems alright. Swing, swing, swing. I think that's fine. And so I can, you know, smite the Monstrous to blow out any blocks he has, and then Bonds of Faith if he, you know, keeps something back. Or, that's totally fine too. Yeah, put you at 5. Do I want to smite now? I guess I do, because he could have some counters or something. Okay, yeah. Sure. Totally cool. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I don't think there's anything I want to play around with here. I could put a Smite the Monstrous, a second Smite the Monstrous in. There was a lot of targets for it, but I think it's fine the way it is. On to game 2.